and welcome to my kitchen. I was born and raised in Russia, where some of my earliest memories are of watching my mom and aunt cook wonderful homemade meals from the traditional recipes. And now I would like to pass along those traditions to you. So join me, and I'll show you how to make delicious, simple and healthy everyday meals with the Russian flair, using the ingredients that you probably already have in your home. Hi, I'm Olga. Today we will make tapenade. Tapenade is just a fancy word for the spread. This is going to be actually very versatile spread. You can just spread it on the bread, or you can mix it into your pasta, salads, potatoes. My preference is just to eat it with a spoon, but I'll show you how to make the tapenade, and I'll show you how to create a dressing using this tapenade for boiled potatoes. So let's start with tapenade. For the tapenade, we will need these ingredients. 1 cup of the Kalamata olives. We will need 1 cup of black olives. Half cup of pine nuts, or you can do the mix of whatever nuts you've got. The pine nuts go really good in this recipe. We will need half clove of garlic minced, fillet of anchovies, 2 teaspoons of Dijon Mustard, 1/4 cup of the olive oil, 2 pounds of potatoes, and a little bit of a dill weed, the fresh dill weed. I'll show you what the dill weed is. It's a very aromatic herb. If you've never used it before, definitely try. Potatoes and dill weed go like married together like nothing else. We will need to chop it, of course. I'm using the small potatoes, the mix of potatoes today, red and white, and try and get the smallest size potatoes. They'll cook faster, and try to get the potatoes of the same size. If you don't have them the same size, see what I did here? I just cut the bigger ones in half, and I left the smaller ones intact. First thing we will do, we will put the nuts, and it's about 1/2 cup, into the processor. Make sure these are raw. Do not toast them. So I'll show you the consistency should be close to the paste, where at the very least it needs to be chopped very finely. Olives go in, cup of Kalamata olives, and capers. Then half of the clove of garlic goes in, 1 fillet of anchovy, and 2 teaspoons of Dijon Mustard. Do not put olive oil together with the ingredients. You do not want to process the olive oil, extra virgin olive oil, in the food processor, because it makes it a little bit bitter. So we'll put the olive after we're done with this, and process this until it's coarsely chopped. All right, and we're done. Try to get every little bit out of there. It's really good. You don't want to leave anything in the blender. I want you to look at the consistency. It became the consistency of the spread. Let me try it. It's so good, even without the oil. The last thing, we will put 1/4 cup of extra virgin olive oil. Make sure you mix all of the oil in. So you wouldn't have the oil kind of showing on the sides of your bowl. And here you have it. Here's your tapenade made with the olives and pine nuts. This tapenade will keep in the refrigerator for months. And put it into the container with the lid and have it in your back pocket for pastas, potatoes, and anywhere you want to mix it in. If you put it in the refrigerator overnight, next morning the flavors in it will kind of marry together, and the taste will be more developed and more rich. So I'm not gonna wait 18 hours. I'm making boiled potatoes today, and I'm gonna create a dressing for those potatoes using this tapenade. Now we will make the dressing for our boiled potatoes. We'll take 1/3 of the cup of our tapenade. To this, we will add 1½ cloves of garlic, minced, and about 1 sprig of dill weed, chopped finely. Here's how you chop your fresh herbs. You want to put them in a tight bundle, and then just go close to your finger knuckle. Make sure you don't cut your finger. Be very careful here. And just mince it. This goes in our bowl. And garlic goes into the bowl as well. The last ingredient that will go into our dressing is the extra virgin olive oil. And we'll need about 1/4 cup. That's all we need. And just mix it all together. In the cold, salted water, drop your potatoes. Bring them to the boil. Reduce the heat to medium-high. Cover and boil for about 15-20 minutes until the knife goes through easily. Let's check on our potatoes. Alright, they're ready. The fork goes through very easily. No resistance. It means they're ready. Now we'll drain these potatoes and reserve about 2 tablespoons of the boiling water. Transfer your potatoes into the serving bowl. Now we will finish our tapenade. We will add about 2 tablespoons of the reserved boiling water and whisk it. And dress your potatoes with it. And mix it all in so all the potatoes will be covered with your tapenade. And here you have it. The boiled potatoes with the olive and pine nut tapenade dressing. I hope you like this recipe, and I hope you're really gonna try it at home. It's very simple. It takes about 5 minutes prep and 20 minutes at most to boil the potatoes, and you have a very delicious side dish. It'll go well with fish, meat, chicken, really anything. Potatoes are so versatile. Thank you very, very much for watching, and I hope you're gonna tune in to my next show.